Hello, my name is Jeff Marsh and I'm the president of HealthyYOU Vending. Congratulations for being on this webinar. We appreciate you joining us and are glad you're interested in this industry. We know your time is valuable, so we'll focus the next 45 minutes helping you understand what this business is about and if it would be a good fit for you in helping you meet your personal and business goals. You'll hear not only from us, but from some of our operators as well. They'll share what was important to them as they made their decision to choose our business model and what they've liked about that model over the years. In the end, only you can decide if this is the right business for you. Over more than 2 decades in business, we've worked with people from all backgrounds and experience levels, from the individual who is making this their first business venture to the person who has owned and operated numerous franchises or other businesses. So if you're wondering if this might be a good fit for you, there's a good chance that it is. But let's help you make that determination for yourself with some good information today and some additional helpful resources to utilize over the next few days. Ultimately, it will be more important for you to ask questions of knowledgeable people rather than just get a barrage of information. So we want to set you on the path with what's most helpful to you. This webinar will provide you good information from which to build your questions. At the end of the webinar, you'll leave with a number of next steps you should take if you'd like to engage further. One thing's for sure, and we know this from our considerable time and experience in this space, now is a great time to get into a business like this. In our 21 years in business, we've seen bear and bull markets, recessions, and economic booms. Entrepreneurs are always looking for ways to invest in themselves, with many looking for a turnkey business model that expedites the startup process. This often leads them to franchises and then to us. Franchising is a great business model, but more and more we're seeing that people like our model even better. One with franchise-level support, but without franchise fees or royalties, or control from a headquarters. And during the COVID-19 crisis, people have appreciated that our business is not people-centric. Ours is technology-centric. 90% of the work done in this business is done remotely. Most people we're talking to feel that the economy will bounce back, but not all at once. Not all of the jobs lost will come back this year. So work-from-home models are appealing right now. They want something they can start part-time and build part-time and where they can move to full-time if they want to. Franchises don't offer this flexibility. With most, it's 60-hour work weeks right from the start, and many people know someone who has been furloughed or laid off. Maybe this has happened to you. That lack of control over their livelihood is one of the reasons people reach out for better options like this. Uncertain times come and go. What matters is what you're doing about it today. Before the coronavirus outbreak, there were 746 companies wanting a healthy vending machine, and we had no operator in their area to provide one. With an increased focus on employee wellness, we believe the transition from traditional vending to healthier vending will only accelerate as things continue to stabilize. And yes, there will be changes to the location landscape. Some small businesses that have closed unfortunately won't reopen. However, most of those businesses were too small for a healthy vending machine in the first place, so we won't see a noticeable reduction of viable location opportunities. We will also see the consolidation of businesses. If there are 5 gyms in your area, that number may drop to 3, but those 3 will be busier than ever. As you look at partnering with a company, know that we're a business partner you can trust. We've helped over 6,000 entrepreneurs start a vending business, with 1,500 of those coming after we sold the first healthy vending machines in the nation. We have not only earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, but we have a strong record of positive reviews and 0 complaints. That's fantastic over a 20+ year span. For a review of our program and feedback from HealthyYOU operators, I'm turning the time over to Scott Fisher.
Thanks, Jeff. Over 20 years ago, our owners got into the vending industry as a business they could do with their young families, building small vending routes with their children. They quickly realized this real-life experience was something that would teach their kids about work, responsibility, and money, things they would never learn in school in the same way. Later, they had the vision to start a business around offering this same opportunity to others due to vending's solid track record and its remarkable steady growth. Building something families can do together, owning and working in a business that fits a clear market need, is part of the why our owners got into the business. Perhaps that's something that you feel strongly about as well. In fact, before we get into the details of the program, it might be a good time to talk about what motivates someone to do a business like this. Here are some of the things we hear all the time, and some of these may resonate with you as well. I'm tired of the corporate world and want to set up a business I can run on the side and perhaps grow it into something I might do full-time. I think it's important to diversify and have multiple streams of income. I am a health and fitness advocate and believe in the importance of healthy options, and I want to own a business in the health segment. I've lost my job, and rather than get back into a similar setting where things are uncertain, I want to take charge and start my own business. I'm retiring and want to do something that won't take all my time, but yet something that's flexible that I can sink my effort into. I want to be in a business that takes less time than my current position so I can have more time with my family. My current business has way too many headaches, and it's time for me to leave that all behind and get into something that's lower on the stress scale. Whatever your dreams and aspirations are, whatever your reasons for looking at a business like this, we're here to support you and help you leverage our system into an action plan that will change your reality for the better. Let's talk about why this is a great industry to be involved in. Vending is currently a $22+ billion industry. And what's amazing is that it's made up of small, impulse purchases. It's great to be able to offer something everyone wants or needs, and yet they don't think much about the purchase. We don't know if any business is 100% recession-proof, but it seems vending is about as close as you can get. During economic downturns, people may scale back on larger purchases, but no one is sitting at their desk at 3 p.m. saying, "I'm hungry, I'd better take a look at my bank account before I get a snack." They're hungry, and so they buy a Cliff Bar and a drink. And because they can use debit cards, credit cards, or smartphones, and don't need to dig for any cash, they'll think about the purchase even less. They'll simply buy that Cliff Bar and drink, and you make a sale. It's painless. Is vending really booming? You bet it is. Another term for vending is automatic merchandising. And if you look around, you'll see it everywhere. The last time you were in an airport, did you notice any vending machines selling electronic items like Best Buy machines do? How many Redbox or Coinstar machines are out there being used regularly? The fact is, it's happening everywhere. And the reality is, the rising generation prefers to do business this way. Walk up, make a choice, pay with a smartphone, and they're done. Convenience and speed are major plus factors in people's lives. And businesses who can provide it will win, and win big. 18 years ago, in the first edition of The Wellness Revolution, economist and author Paul Zane Pilzer outlined an emerging $200 billion industry he called wellness. Today, that industry is over $500 billion, offering even more entrepreneurial opportunities. That's what we're talking about here. You getting into the wellness industry right now. How many healthy vending machines have you seen? Very few, if any, right? Over the next 10 to 15 years, we're going to witness an absolute explosion of healthy vending machines. They might as well be yours. This window of opportunity for you to position yourself as a healthy vending operator and as the healthy vending expert in your area is right now. This wellness revolution isn't going anywhere. We're witnessing a major movement where people are eating better, they're exercising more, and they're becoming more and more educated about healthier eating. Fitness centers are popping up everywhere. We've also seen the spread of healthy grocers like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, and others. Even the section of healthier snacks in your traditional grocery store and even convenience stores, notorious for being filled with junk food, are expanding. Why? Because the demand is getting stronger and stronger. And our operators with their smart machines are benefiting by providing options for this ever-growing group of consumers who want to eat better. You may even be one of those consumers. And the government is even pushing health and wellness initiatives. Junk food machines in schools and public buildings are on their way out. What's being mandated? You guessed it, healthy vending. If you think about it just a little bit, healthy vending just feels like the right thing at the right time. And it is. When we survey our new operators and ask them why they got into this business compared to others they could have chosen, many of them said they wanted to get into a business where they knew they were helping people with principles they can believe in. They want to be part of a good solution, not part of the problem. Perhaps that's one of your whys for looking at this business as well. So what are you looking for in a business? Many people that find us have been looking at franchise opportunities. What sets our company apart is that while we provide franchise-level support, we don't charge franchise fees, collect royalties, charge marketing fees, or require a huge outlay of capital, or place restrictions on what you sell. Our program provides a proven model, like a franchise, but this is your business, and you can run it in a flexible way that works best for you, allowing you to be a true entrepreneur and not a restricted franchisee. What we offer is better than a franchise. Your machines don't call in sick, take long breaks, or quit on you with no notice. With most franchise offerings, you're really just buying a job, spending crazy hours hiring and training new employees. Oftentimes, these employees are unreliable and not as committed to your success as you are. With HealthyYOU Vending, you'll be deploying high-tech, smart vending machines, which become your income-producing assets. Perhaps you've experienced employee nightmares in your present business or responsibilities, and that's one of the reasons you're looking at a business like this. Another major difference is that with a traditional business, you often have one very expensive location. You're paying a premium to be in a prime spot, and you're locking into a multi-year lease. All your eggs are in one basket, and if that location doesn't work out, you have no options but to close shop. Conversely, with our program, you're spreading your business over several locations without any long-term commitment required. And remember, with the franchise experience, you're often buying a job, spending 40 to 60 hours a week just to keep things going at that location. Vending is a flexible, low-time commitment operation. You might be one who's been looking at franchises. It can be helpful to hear from others like you. Here's what a few of our operators said.
Royalty fees, franchise fees, and have somebody telling you what you can place in a machine or what you can do. Kind of didn't want the structure of that. Wanted to be my own boss, and this allows that.
I think anybody that's looking to do a franchise and is dead set on a franchise would really benefit from a HealthyYOU program because it has a lot of the same attributes and advantages of a franchise, but it's not as pigeonholed as a franchise would be.
This is it. There was two at the time that we were looking at. One was franchise owned and one was HealthyYOU. Kind of franchise idea, but you own your own company, and it was an easy decision once I learned everything about HealthyYOU to decide, yeah, we don't want to go with the franchise. We want to own our own business and to make our own decisions. But it's nice that HealthyYOU could streamline the process for us. Have the machines, have them wrapped, all the technology. Cool, let's get on and go on our way. But we get to make the calls. So.
As to why it makes sense to get into the business with us, the reality is we lead the industry by any measure used. We not only have the largest team with more than 20 years in the industry, we have the most experience. And we also have a stellar reputation. We are accredited with the BBB, earning their A+ rating. Dun & Bradstreet, which reports on commercial credit and the stability of companies, has given us their highest ranking in our industry. We're also proud members of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, as well as the National Automatic Merchandising Association, NAMA. Among other things, NAMA is the watchdog of the vending industry. The fact is, you won't find another company that can truthfully make all of these claims. We have more healthy vending operators than everyone else combined, have a much more comprehensive support program, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. And we have helped our operators find more great locations than anyone else. And what do our operators say? We have more great customer reviews than anyone else. Our operators do their due diligence before choosing us, and we don't let them down. A big part of your investment is in the equipment, so let's talk for a few minutes about that. We have partnered with one of the top vending machine manufacturers in the industry, Seaga Manufacturing. Seaga has been manufacturing vending machines for over 30 years and is a major producer of vending equipment for staple companies like Pepsi and other top companies. We felt it was important to use a U.S. manufacturer so that you don't have to worry about unpredictability in quality or with shipping delays on equipment coming from overseas. In fact, when the Science Channel created a segment on vending machines in their Machines, How They Work episode, they filmed the segment at Seaga's manufacturing facility in Illinois, where our machines are produced, calling Seaga America's fastest growing vending manufacturing facility. There are two things that really set our machine apart. First, our machine comes with a lifetime warranty. This fact really stands out, where most machines have only a 1-year warranty. And this is not a mid-range machine like those sold by some companies. Second, we designed our machine with Seaga's team of engineers. This has allowed us to offer a machine with plug-and-play technology. If a part ever needs to be replaced, our operators can simply do it themselves. Vending technicians are not needed with our machine, like is required with many others on the market. Additionally, due to eco-friendly engineering, our machine is one of the most energy-efficient machines produced. Glass-front machines that sell everything from a single inventory compartment are energy hogs. They're designed to chill everything, whether it needs it or not. And sometimes that chilling actually diminishes the quality of the products that are sold. Our machine meets the Americans with Disabilities Act guidelines for vending machines, and our machine stands up to the rigorous 79-point checklist required by NAMA inspectors. Some companies in our industry sell machines made in China. Many of those are not certified or ADA compliant. The locations that non-certified machines can legally be put into is limited. While most machines made in the U.S. are pretty good quality, those from China are typically not at the same quality level. Additionally, technicians that know Chinese machines are hard to find. If you want to spend more time in detail about our machine equipment, you can visit the equipment page on our website. We also offer an equipment option called the Mart Side Vendor, which is a unique element of our offering. So I'll talk a bit about that right now. The Mart is an innovation that we brought to the table to allow our operators the advantage of selling a wide variety of things besides snacks and drinks. The Mart allows you to vend microwavable meals, soups and entrees, or vend location-specific products. For example, in a gym, you might vend headphones or pre- and post-workout products. In a hotel, you might vend phone chargers, razors, or other personal items people forget when they travel. Or you might just vend more snacks or other location-specific items. You may not need a Mart in every location, but you definitely want the option of adding one. No doubt one of the key whys to investing in a business is to generate additional revenue for you and your family. The Mart is an additional revenue stream opportunity nested within your healthy vending business model. One of the most potentially lucrative uses of the Mart is a wellness center. A wellness center in a large office building could carry cold remedies such as Zicam, Airborne, and Umca, and products like cough drops and chapstick. People pay a premium for convenience, so they don't have to travel out to get them. Operators have seen increased usage of wellness centers during the COVID crisis. Operators also stock their wellness centers with vitamins, supplements, CBD oil products, and other wellness products. And by the way, the sale of CBD products in the U.S. is expected to pass $20 billion in the next several years. An important thing to note is that in some municipalities, it's against the law to sell both food and non-food items in the same machine. So single compartment machines from China won't work for this sort of thing, unless that's the only thing being sold in their chilled machine. But because it's a separate casing, the SmartMart add-on allows you to adhere to the law and sell a mix of product types at the same location. Several insurance companies are now providing lower premiums to companies who provide healthy vending. Providing wellness products is even more appealing to insurance providers, and this saves a lot of money for the company who has your machine. We get compliments all the time about our great-looking machine graphics, but you're not required to use them. We're happy to work with you if you want to use your own graphics. We aren't a franchise. We don't make company hats and shirts with our logo and ask you to wear them. We help you build your business, not use you to build our brand. You may notice that our name is not even on your machines. That's by design. Someone who sees your machine and who wants one for their location scans a QR code on your machine and gets taken to your business website that we build for you. And they reach out to you to talk about getting a machine for their facility. Some companies not only put their name, but also their website on machines. Referrals go to the company and not to their operators. That's not how we do business. Our system maximizes the use of technology to streamline your business and save time. SmartWarePro 360 allows you to create custom machine settings while at home and download them to your machine with a flash drive. For example, with some machines on the market, even the basics like setting prices are entered only on the keypad of the machine. This is a time-consuming process, and your sales stop while this is being done. With SmartWarePro 360, you don't stand in front of the machine for 45 minutes pushing buttons, blocking use of the machine while word spreads you may be raising prices. And there are other well-thought-out custom features you can also easily establish in the same way. It really is a smart machine, and setting it up is easy with SmartWarePro 360. eManage is our proprietary vending management software. Using the wireless modem in the credit card reader, data is sent to the cloud. You can then view and manage that data from any device and make intelligent decisions about your machines and your business. It's designed specifically for you, our HealthyYOU operator. Other companies use generic vending programs like Green Light that don't provide the level of detail you'd want in managing your business. Their software will tell you limited detail, like you sold 5 of whatever it is in slot B7, so 5 B7s. eManage takes that data to a whole new level, telling you that what you sold is a peanut butter crunch Cliff Bar, what you paid for it, what you charged, your profit, and how many you have in your product storage area. eManage gives you the ability to know at home exactly what products to take when you stock each machine, so you can take exactly what you need. eManage is real-time and in the cloud, and you can securely access your data from any computer, tablet, or smartphone. Our machine also comes with the option of adding Media Link, either right up front or later on. With our Media Link digital display, you can maximize your earning power by displaying digital video ads on the 7-inch LCD screen that's motion activated, or display vivid product images or nutritional information or company messages. Some operators use Media Link to generate increased revenues with ad sales. Having a great machine for your business is obviously a must, but getting them in great locations probably is the most important thing. Location assistance is part of your complete package and can be custom tailored to fit your needs and market area. Over the last 20-plus years, we've developed a location procurement system that is second to none. We're not just helping you find locations, but the right kinds of locations. Our process starts by not only screening locations by employee count or foot traffic size, but also by classification codes. Over the years, we've developed a proprietary list of codes for great places to put healthy vending. And we've also developed a list of codes we will not consider. For example, we know which types of healthcare facilities are great and which are a bust. It's not rocket science, but there is science involved. In fact, you could say it's an art and a science. Our system is not a cookie-cutter, one-size-fits-all approach. We work with each individual operator to develop a strategy that fits what's important to them. For example, for some operators, their main goal is getting the machines as close to their home as possible, and the type of location becomes secondary. For others, it's all about location type. Some operators prefer their business focus on all schools, all hotels, or some other type of location. No other company in our industry has the experience or the bandwidth to help their operators build a custom business in this same way. And we also provide a relocation guarantee. If we provide a location and it doesn't work out for any reason, we will replace it with another one at no extra charge. Location acquisition isn't something that should be left to chance or in the hands of a one-size-fits-all locating company. We've found that third-party locating companies don't differentiate vending category types, leaving you with a subpar location for healthy specific vending and charging you an exorbitant amount. They'll portray that they can place all kinds of machines, including healthy. Don't you believe it? How do we know this? We contacted many third-party companies ourselves. We asked them to provide us a few people they've helped with healthy vending machine locations, and they couldn't provide a single one. Getting your machines into great locations is the #1 priority, and no one has more experience with this than we do. With us, you will never be left alone or expected to go to a third-party locator, and you'll have the benefit of our professional in-house team working for you. Our location team contacts facilities and talks to them about having a free healthy vending machine for the benefit of the company's employees or customers. Other vending companies, as well as third-party location services, offer your machine as a source of revenue for the location. In most cases, they're setting you up to pay 15% of your gross sales, but some offer even higher payouts. Giving away 15% of your net would be bad enough, but this is 15% of your gross. This makes locating the machines much easier for them, but this is your money they're giving away. The vast majority of the locations we help our operators find are procured with no commission paid out. This one thing alone that we do differently makes a huge difference in how profitable your business can be. We find quality locations without giving away your profits, like other companies offer to do. Pick any category of locations, and we have placed more machines there than anyone else. Interestingly, our machine recently replaced those from another healthy company at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. When a location is given the option of our machine and another, they almost always choose our more attractive-looking machine. The eye-catching graphics and the ability to add wellness centers and smart marts has made it fairly easy to replace machines sold by other companies. When our machines replace a different vending machine, locations have complimented us and our operators by informing us that our operators are better trained, have better products, and do a better job of servicing their business. Our locations, program, and strategies have helped our operators immensely in this business. Let's listen to a couple of operators explain how it's worked for them.
One of the things that we found out was after we put our stickers and things on the machine, letting people know where they can get in contact with us if they would like one of those machines in their location. After about the 10th machine, it was really a tide turner. I mean, everything changed. People started contacting us wanting our machine, and that's the way it's been ever since.
My first procurement I got was from HealthyYOU, and there's a place called the Dallas Plano Marriott in North Texas. And then from there, it started to grow. I mean, I basically got to know the people there, HR directors and stuff, and Now I got 3 machines there. Then they started to refer me out to a lot of the Marriott-owned properties, like the Ritz-Carlton, DFW Airport Marriott, Worthington Renaissance, a lot of different properties. I have all different types. I have businesses like CommScope. This is a computer company. I have car dealerships, a variety of different locations.
With regards to delivery timing, once a location approves your HealthyYOU machine, you want to get it delivered quickly. So it's important that the machine be close by. Once you start a business with our company, we ship all of your machines to a local white glove delivery warehouse in your area, so they can be delivered in short order once the location is identified. We don't store your machines halfway around the country, or need up to 30 days to deliver to a location like some companies. That could be a real deal killer for a great location. When we sold the first healthy vending machines in the nation in 2007, only a small number of machine users were familiar with the products our operators sold in their machines. How things have changed since then. Now there are Whole Foods stores, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, and other natural grocers popping up everywhere. In addition, there are many other regional healthy grocers around the nation. You probably have one near you. And these stores have caused traditional grocery stores to start carrying more healthy and organic options. Safeway, Publix, Albertsons, and Food Lion stores specifically have their own natural brands and stock their shelves with healthy choices, all because they don't want to lose customers to a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's. All this translates into people in your area becoming more familiar with the kinds of products you will sell in your machines. This growing trend puts you in a very good position. Because of the large number of operators in our network, we've been able to set up a direct buying opportunity with United Natural Foods Incorporated, UNFI. UNFI is the world's largest supplier of healthy and organic food. They supply to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and most other healthy grocers. We have negotiated directly with UNFI in behalf of our operators, so you can buy direct at a great discount. With UNFI, there are over 2,500 snacks, drinks, and meals that you can provide customers, as well as wellness products. You can even buy from UNFI directly for your family, and your grocery bill goes down. And just so you know, we don't make a dime on any product you buy. We just connect you directly with the source. Besides UNFI, operators sometimes look for local products in their own area. Localizing the product mix is a smart thing to do. And because this isn't a franchise, you don't need our approval to introduce any new products. Our coaching staff can provide you with a variety of product source options that may be helpful for you to consider, and more options become available all the time. With regards to product strategy, in each location you will start with a best-selling products list supplied by our coaches, and then cycle through brands and flavors in each selection. This product strategy is covered in specific detail in our training program. Some companies will have you use planograms or product maps. These strategies dictate that every gym should have exactly the same products, every school exactly the same, and so forth. With our strategy, each machine is filled with products that work best for that particular location. If you use planograms or buy and sell only from variety packs at Costco or Sam's Club instead of cycling through products strategically, you'll limit your business. Our 2-day HealthyYOUniversity is both comprehensive and hands-on. These monthly training sessions provide the education you need to start, run, and grow a successful healthy vending business. You'll walk away from this training feeling confident about your new business. In addition to meeting your coaching team, the owners, and other support personnel, you'll have the benefit of participating in the training with several dozen other new HealthyYOU operators. Many will have operated franchises or other businesses and have a lot to contribute as you collaborate together during the training. You'll learn all the features of the HealthyYOU vending machine and all the details about the software that helps you be strategic and save time. We've included every element we've learned over more than 2 decades in the vending space that will be helpful to you, as well as including sessions with relevant experts, professionals, and specialists that will help you as you are looking to accelerate into this fantastic business opportunity. And there are some things you won't get. We're not going to spend a minute of that time trying to sell you on offers to buy other equipment, programs, or other products or services. Nor will there be valued partners who will pitch you on their products or services. It's a fun and energizing 2 days, but no one runs into the room to the Rocky theme song while balloons fall from the ceiling. Our operators are excited about their new business and come for professional training. We don't have to pump you up to keep your interest because there's plenty of relevant and interesting material and interactions that naturally occur. You can sit back and relax, learn, get to know our team, and make connections with your fellow entrepreneurs. While HealthyYOUniversity is an important part of our training and support program, it isn't the beginning or the end of what we offer. Before coming to training, you will have had a welcome call with your coaches and walked through the Quick Start Guide, which outlines the tasks we will help you accomplish in your first few weeks in the business. You will have also watched the Location Strategy webinar and had your location strategy call as we help you develop your personal location plan. Our launch manager will get you started with eManage so you can learn the software basics before coming to training. After HealthyYOUniversity, you'll continue to have one-on-one calls with your coaches to help you start, run, and grow your business. You'll get access to our 24/7 support site where you can log in to watch videos, review manuals, and get quick answers to common questions. We'll connect you with the technical support department at our manufacturer so you're familiar with this great team should you ever need assistance with your machines. Many of our operators who have owned franchises previously have said that the support and training we provide far exceeds what they ever received from their franchisor. Sometimes people worry about what happens after the sale with regards to support. We provide excellent continued engagement and deliver the services our operators need. Our success is tied directly to your success. Here are a few operators talking about their support experiences.
They are very responsive, and every time I've needed anything, if I don't get them right away, they call me back within 10 minutes. They're very friendly, and they're always happy to help, and they will always find a solution to your problem. And I like the way HealthyYOU is set up. It's not your typical style franchise where you have to pay fees every year. You buy your machines and you're done, but you still have the support. And that's really nice. So it's not your typical type franchise. And I like that about them.
So from the beginning, the coaches have been extremely responsive, very supportive. You can get them on the phone. They walk you through whatever you need or help support you in any way, especially when securing locations. You know, you get a lead for a location, for example. You go out there, you have some concerns, you have some questions. You know, is it really going to work in this location or not? You know, and hey, maybe here's some snapshots of what's going on now in the location. Give it back to the coach. What do you think? And they really have your best interest in mind. They really think ahead.
They're here to help.
Yeah,
Sure.
they want to make sure that when you put a machine in place, that it's going to be there long term.
Robert Kiyosaki, author of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad series of books, said, "Every business needs good systems to be successful. Look at the McDonald's system. It's the same everywhere in the world, and it's run by teenagers. This is possible because of the excellent systems in place. McDonald's depends on its systems, not people. There are billions who can make a better burger than McDonald's, but only McDonald's has created a system that serves billions. It is our system, first and foremost, that has allowed us to lead an industry for over 20 years. And that system includes great people in place here at our company to help support you within this system. No company provides the support that we do, and that's why we have become a top choice of franchise seekers. Your ability to build a successful business depends on two major factors: you and the company you invest with. You can have the best business model and the best support in the world, but if you aren't serious about starting, running, and growing your business, you won't be successful. Conversely, you can be completely dedicated to a new business, but if the company you're working with doesn't have a solid system, or it doesn't have the resources or the experience, you will also not be successful regardless of your best efforts. Sometimes people sold on the healthy vending industry and on our company will ask if there is a less expensive, scaled-down way to start their business with us. We don't offer a partial solution. Why? Well, we tried that very briefly. We offered a package with just machines, a few hours of training, and suggested ways for people to find a company to help them with their locations. People floundered, and it proved to be a recipe for failure, so we stopped offering it. Some smaller companies today use this approach and will sell a couple of machines with no substantive support. It's cheaper. We get calls each month from people who have gone this route, and they are struggling, and ask if they can buy a support package from us. Unfortunately, that's not our model. Our business is helping people start a complete healthy vending business. We don't help people start a hobby by selling one or two machines, nor by selling just support. Companies that do this are typically small operations selling just machines at a discount, and their pitch is that what we offer is overkill, that it's just vending. With that line of thinking, no one would ever invest in a sandwich franchise. I mean, it's just sandwiches. With that logic, you could buy some bread, meat, and veggies, and a couple of sharp knives, find a building, and start your own sandwich shop. But there's no system in place. The odds are you'll be out of business quickly. This business is attractive to so many people because it allows them to change how they spend their time. Yes, there are financial rewards that a healthy vending business provides, but we all have just 24 hours each day. This business allows you to change where that time is spent. Time each day can be divided into two broad categories: work time and discretionary time. Your discretionary time can be then divided into time with family, time for yourself, time for others. Is there anyone that wouldn't rather work less and spend more time with family, friends, and working on worthy projects? No one says on their deathbed, "Oh, I wish I'd spent more time at work." With this business, your discretionary time is no longer held hostage to your work time. Your work time, which is much less than it used to be, can now be scheduled around your discretionary time. This business typically takes about 1 hour per week per machine to manage. With so little relative time spent day to day on the workings of the business, that leaves lots of time for other things you'd rather be doing: leisurely activities, fun with kids or grandkids, or perhaps even worthwhile service projects. You get to decide how you use your discretionary time. Andre and Brittany Barrett have really enjoyed the flexibility of this business.
Being able to start something that started off as a part-time opportunity and to see it grow into a full thriving business, to be able to give them the flexibility to be a soccer coach and, pick up the kids and drop them off and stuff like that. It's been phenomenal for our family. It's different when you're having to go to a 9-to-5 every single day. You don't have that flexibility to be there for your kids and you miss those little moments. So being able to grow the business and still have that time for family has been huge for us.
Absolutely. Yeah.
A natural question we get asked is about ROI. So let's talk about return on investment, as much as we can. Most franchises take 5 to 9% of the gross sales of their franchisees. With product cost typically at 50%, what you sell for $2 costs about $1, that's like a franchise taking 10 to 18% of your net. We don't track your sales to make sure that we get our cut because we don't get a cut. But since we don't track your sales, we don't have reports on exactly how much money is being generated by each machine and operator. The Federal Trade Commission, who oversees both franchises and business opportunities, only allows companies to provide income data if they collect this data from all of their customers. Franchises do, but we don't. Since we don't, we can't legally state what average sales are. Talking to current operators who are already doing the business and who have given us permission to share their contact information is a way you can get a picture of ROI capacity. These operators aren't bound by the FTC laws and can certainly tell you their experiences, including ROI. So be sure to speak with some operators. You may still be asking yourself, can I do this? We have helped people from all backgrounds to do this business. I'll give you a snapshot of who some of our operators are by telling you about people who attended a recent HealthyYOUniversity session. A person doing kitchen remodeling for 25 years who says that the industry has taken a toll on his body. He'll be running his healthy vending business with his son. Business partners who own 2 fitness studios. A realtor who says he wants to be his own boss instead of, as he said, working for 20 bosses, the 20 people I'm selling homes for. A person in the financial services industry who said there was no joy in that job, whose wife said, find something that makes you happy. A musician and DJ who wanted flexibility to keep pursuing his music. A retired Army helicopter pilot who wants more time to fish, but needs an income as well. A public school teacher. A stay-at-home mom with 5 kids. And this could be a great business for you as well. So, in summary, today we've covered this business we've been involved in for 20-plus years and why, as well as what makes this opportunity such a great one for right now. We're confident that if you're looking to do this business, that we have the most experience and the best system for you to take advantage of in order to help you achieve your goals and dreams of personal business ownership and what that can do for you. With that, I'll now turn it back over to you, Jeff, to tell everyone what their next steps are.
Thanks, Scott. Well, I hope you found this webinar to be helpful. Our goal was not to tell you everything you could ever want to know, but rather give you an overview of who we are, what we do, and how our model has filled the needs of others who are looking to start a business. You likely have thought of a few questions that we didn't cover. We'd like to get those questions answered. In fact, calling your business development manager to get your immediate questions answered is your next step in the due diligence process. You'll also want to talk to other HealthyYOU operators about their experience in running their business. Getting first-person perspective is valuable and makes perfect sense for your process. Next, you'll want to have a market analysis call with us and find out the details about locations available in your area. Then you can look at package sizes, timing, and getting started, and other details. And if you feel another company in the industry even comes close to what we offer, we would be happy to provide a head-to-head comparison of how they stack up. In this comparison, we'll use sources like the Better Business Bureau and Dun & Bradstreet and the other companies' marketing materials. We'll also tell you if they sell a U.S.-made machine or one made in China. Needless to say, the 2 companies selling machines from China will not highlight this fact for you. There are also quite a few states where these companies are not registered to sell franchises or business opportunities, and they don't divulge that either. Let us know what additional information we can provide, and if there is someone else that needs to be a part of your decision-making process, we recommend that they watch this webinar and join you on your next call with your business development manager. During the early stages of the COVID-19 crisis, we started adding free equipment to each order to reward those people who were taking action and planning for their future. With things moving in a more positive direction, we'll stop adding that free equipment soon. Talk to the business development manager you're working with to find out if that free equipment is still available. We look forward to helping you discover if this is the right business for you. And we look forward to seeing you soon here in Utah at an upcoming HealthyYOUniversity.